back from that little side quest. But hi, my loves. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing good. So I was hoping you and I can have a serious conversation today. As we're all aware, it is 2026 and I just want to do some things differently this time around because I feel like last year I wasn't being intentional, especially towards my goals that I set for myself. I didn't even get to complete those because last year was just a mess. So this year we're going to try and find some structure. So I need you to grab a drink. I need you to take a seat. I need you to get comfortable because you and I are going to have quite a bit of a talk. So around about after my birthday, I sat down with myself and I did a deep analysis. I said in 2026 I don't want to have the new year new me mindset because I don't find it a sustainable mindset to keep up with for the whole year. I feel like it simply adds an unnecessary amount of pressure because you're trying to do all these new things, you're trying to build all these new habits at the same time, and you just end up burnt out before the end of January. So in order to avoid that, you're going to sit down and come up with a better game plan. So overall, today's video is just going to be me sharing some things that hopefully I can become more intentional about in 2026. Not because I'm unhappy with myself or where I am, but basically because I care about myself growing and moving with a lot of grace and intention in 2026. Most of the things that I'm about to mention may come naturally to me and some may not, but this is going to be the year where I focus least on perfection and more on showing up and trying. Because there'll be some days where I definitely won't get these things right, but that's okay. And to elaborate on that a little bit more, this is one of my biggest intentions this year, to take care of myself first and properly, instead of trying to please everybody else. This also means improving a lot of my self-confidence and trusting myself enough to overcome tiny challenges. I feel like once you become doubtful in yourself, you start becoming fearful and you start losing faith in your own abilities. And over time, that can make you feel so defeated because practically you're too scared to try anything at all. And the thing with me, I feel like I need to get things right the first time. The second time is really pushing it, so I don't give myself a lot of grace to learn, to make mistakes, and that's something I really want to work on. I really need to just slow down and allow myself to accept that making mistakes is normal and not being perfect 100% of the time is also okay, because nobody can be happy living towards perfection all the time. Other thing that comes towards taking care of yourself first is to stop over-explaining yourself to people. Stop over-explaining your decisions, stop over-explaining your actions. You don't owe anybody an explanation. Why do I feel like I constantly need to give you a reason or an explanation for anything that I'm doing in my life, especially if it doesn't directly affect you? That's a boundary everybody should have in place because it is your life. You don't need to owe anybody an explanation that doesn't deserve one. This year, I would really like to work on how quickly I can get anxious, especially when I'm learning something new. It's horrible. I feel like it's not really fair to yourself if you let anxiety take over without giving yourself a real chance to try. Also, I really need to give myself a lot more grace, especially on the days where I'm feeling so overwhelmed, to just pause, breathe, calm myself down and approach the situation with a more peaceful mindset. I feel like those small moments where you step back and pause can really change how you handle the situation, and not only in that moment, but how you handle challenges over time. And lastly, the biggest one for my own mental health is to start unrestricting my parents. And don't get me wrong, I want to do it in the most respectable way possible, but pushing for a little bit more freedom, building a little bit more trust, and just less suffocation. Showing them that I'm way responsible than they think I am. I feel like that way will build the trust that I need for them to allow me to go into the world on my own and explore and just have my own life experiences. Because I feel like I don't want to catch up on what I've been missing in my 20s while I'm 40. That's just not going to work. Okay, this one has been a struggle for the last couple of years, but I really want to change that this year. I need to manage my time a lot better this year. That will mean not leaving things for last minute. And I want to try and stop multitasking while I'm panicking because I waited too long, the due date is around the corner and I have this, that and that to do. No, I actually want to start focusing on one task at a time and giving myself enough time to complete it properly. A big thing that I need to work on is my lateness. Oh my days. I really want to work on it, even if it's by 1 minute. I shouldn't be late for anything this year. This one is important and I don't do it enough, and that is structuring my day so that I don't fall into slacking habits, because I'm in a college where we don't really go to classes. We just stay in one class on campus all day, every day. And if you don't have your days structured, especially when it comes to time, it is really easy for you to just get into habits where you don't even go to school anymore, you don't even go to campus, because nobody holds you responsible that side. Nobody will hold you accountable for not coming to campus. We have to find a routine that really works for me, to separate them as weekday and weekend routines. And I feel like I really want to start my days earlier, because once you get the most important things done first and out of the way, you have the rest of the day to yourself. Especially in winter. winter is no excuse, no exemption, nothing. We are starting our days early. Things like getting your errands done earlier, getting your chores done earlier, getting your schoolwork done earlier. Because I feel like I will have more time at night to relax and recharge instead of worrying about all the things I didn't get done during the day. So you know how you would go back to school on the first day and they give you your diary and they say, write down your goals that you want to achieve this year. I never got those goals done. Never achieved a single one of them. In my whole 12 years of academics, I've never achieved a single goal in that diary. That's about to change because I'm pushing 20 and I'm running out of excuses. So we really need to be intentional this year about our goals. Yes, you and me, my love. And that's the biggest regret I will always have when I'm self-reflecting at the end of the year. Because I will write down all these beautiful goals and I will have nothing to show for it. My life didn't reflect a single one of those goals during the year. And that's actually really sad. So this year, I really want the results to matter. I actually want to see progress and, not kill something before it even starts. When it comes to school specifically, I feel like I really need to start celebrating my achievements more. Instead of just feeling a sense of relief that I got it done and then stressing 5 minutes later about something else, I actually want to be proud of the results I get on my assignments, proud of how well I passed the semester. I really just want to take the time to celebrate how well I did. Even if it's something small like taking the night off and spoiling myself to a treat, but I really, really need to take the time to allow myself to be proud. Even if I do it on my own, I just really need that space to reflect, to breathe, to de-stress from all the built-up pressure leading towards that accomplishment. As you've all heard that saying, health is wealth, and that's something I really need to start taking seriously. Start improving on the way that I've been eating. Not because I want my body to look a certain type of way, I want to look for this build, I want to look for that build, but more so of how it'll make me feel internally. I feel like eating more healthier will make you feel more energized and more clean on the inside. Fair enough that we already don't know what's going on in our bodies on a regular basis. Starting with this will definitely make a bigger difference. It'll improve more than we realize what's going on internally. This sounds so ironic coming from me because I put anything and everything in my body. There's a lot of people that can attest to that, and I've been in hospital twice, so definitely this is something we really need to work on. Because I have an incredibly sweet tooth already. I love spicy food, I love all things unhealthy, and I don't like vegetables. I know that makes me sound like I have the taste buds of a 6-year-old, but I really don't like vegetables. Pumpkin is my favorite vegetable, but that doesn't even count because I add cinnamon and sugar, so see what I mean? And especially for me, in the stage of life that I'm in right now, especially being in tertiary, it's really easy to fall into unhealthy eating habits, and I want to stop relying on that as my only way of eating for weeks at a time. With that being said, I'm going to get into the habit of regularly detoxing my body, whether it's through drinking smoothies or green tea, but just overall being more mindful of what I put into my body. The same will definitely go for exercising, because now, especially with being at home since November, I haven't been really moving my body around that much compared to how I would move it when I'm at school. The difference is insane, because I feel like at this age it is really important the way you treat your body, because it will work out for you in the long run. I mean, you will have fewer health challenges, you will have more energy. As a granny, I still want to be able to do a cardio, and I want to outrun my grandkids, because having a toddler making you half and puff is your last day on earth is quite embarrassing. One thing I will honestly confess to is not fully committing to my acne journey for like my whole life. It's not the fact that I haven't been doing anything, it's the fact that I have not been consistent. This is going to include finding and investing in a good skincare routine. Personally for me, my focus is more on skincare than makeup, because I really want to heal my skin area. And honestly, it'll take me years to consider experimenting with makeup, not saying that you don't have to wear makeup. I know makeup is going to prolong healing my skin area. I would rather pause on the concept of makeup for the time being and truly focus on healing my skin area. And growing my lashes is definitely a must this year. I really want to try and grow them out before I consider lash strips, lash extensions, lash clusters, because I feel like I'm not a hopeless case. It would be nice for once if my lashes could show on camera. That's really all it is for me to just feel more confident in my natural skin, and I'm really curious to see how it would look by the end of the year if I actually stay consistent. With regards to my natural hair, I'm actually going to put in a lot more effort and time to learn how to style this hair, because my hair is really beautiful. It's just, I have no idea how to style it. Okay, so what I mean talking about relationships, rest and enjoying life is intentionally going out on dates, whether it's with a partner, whether it's with my girlfriend, but this needs to happen at least once a month. This is so achievable because it doesn't even have to be anything extravagant or extraordinary. I mean, it really can be anything. It can be picnics, it can be ice cream dates, it can be cute brunches, it can be a walk in the park. But it's really all about taking time to be with the people that I love, recharging, and really just stopping in the moment and enjoying it instead of running through life. And those small moments can actually end up being the best memories. So, considering the fact that I'll be stepping into my 20s soon, I really need to improve on the way that I manage my finances. We're gonna spend wisely and save intentionally. So I don't find it nice when birthdays pass and you don't have anything to give to the people that you love. Missing out on the dates that I just mentioned because you didn't even save. Or you find yourself in the beautiful event of an emergency. For example, with me, I take the bus and these buses break down a lot. So if I don't have money for Uber, I'm not going home. Having funds ready for any type of circumstance is really important because you never know. It's something I really need to work on because my account is always in the negatives and that's not cute. This is going to be really difficult, especially for me because I have to sacrifice a lot. But it will be worth it because of the stuff I want to save towards and I will just have peace of mind. First of all, I want to say that I'm really happy that I started this journey and it took such a long time for me to especially gain the confidence to start. This has been a passion of mine since primary school actually, and one of the main reasons I didn't really start is that my dad would check my phone and I was not on social media and yada. And then it got to the point of my life that I couldn't really use that as an excuse anymore. So I just started and we're here now and I'm just so happy. So currently I'm on the big three right now. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on TikTok. For YouTube, I really want to aim for one video per week. This will help me with consistency, especially on this platform. This platform is a little bit slower than the other two, but I believe we can grow. And hopefully this year, I can try and participate in Vlogmas. Guys, I saw Vlogmas. I was like, I want to do that. I really want to try and participate this year, but we will see how things turn out where I will do Vlogmas. If I'll do Vlogmas on YouTube or if I'll do it on TikTok, but probably TikTok. Just to test the waters and see what's happening because it will be my first Vlogmas. I still want to figure out if I want to post on YouTube Shorts, and if I do, what am I going to post about, because I don't want to repost my TikToks and my YouTube Shorts. I already do that for my Instagram Reels, so yeah, I want it to be a little bit different. And guys, we will see, but let me know if you want to see some YouTube Shorts from me. I'm sure I can try and cook up something. For TikTok, I don't have much to improve on. Like, my consistency is already amazing. But I want to start going live more often, especially on there, because I used to go live, but a lot of things happened and now I'm just out of it. So I really need to get back into it again. So I can just engage with you guys on there as well. And if it's just for an hour every day or every second day, but something. And then for Instagram, I definitely want to get into some more lifestyle content. Getting out of the house a little bit, going places, taking pictures outside, especially being more comfortable to vlog in public. That's something I really need to work on because I am missing out on a lot of opportunities just because of that alone. And overall, just not worrying or caring what people will think when they see me recording in public, because when will I ever bump into those people again? Possibility is like close to zero. So I shouldn't really care. I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. Oof. Clean. You have no idea how refreshing that was because I've been yapping for so long. I definitely want to touch on my cooking and baking skills. I feel like I've been making the same recipes on repeat. I have been getting better at them, but now it's time to try some new things and also just explore and see what these hands can create. And I want to make it so fun so that it's not just another task in the kitchen. Being confident in the kitchen is such a necessary life skill, whether you're male or female. This is a necessary life skill you need to have. Overall, to just make experiences where I'm enjoying the actual process of making the food instead of the final product only. Because I feel like that'll keep me coming back to the kitchen and being more willing and open to try a lot more things. I'm gonna need you to hold my hands when I say this. Driving is also a skill that me and we need to perfect this year, okay? Whether you're getting your learner's license, whether you're getting your driver's license, you need to get behind the steering wheel one of these days. This applies to myself. I'm self-reflecting. Mark my words, I'm going to get my driver's license in 2026. This year, I really want to start a little memory jar. And you don't even have to do much. It's a really simple process. So you basically document every single good thing that happened throughout the year, big or small. You just write it like as a little note and you keep putting those notes into the jar. And over time, the jar will fill up. And at the end of the year, you open the jar and you read every single good thing that happened this year. I think that is so important for self-reflection because at times we don't tend to realize all the good things that happened throughout the year. We just remember what went wrong, what didn't go according to plan, life circumstances that took a turn. So I feel like it would really be refreshing, especially to your spirit, to your mind, to realize and remember all the good things that actually happened to you throughout the year. It's such a simple way to romanticize life because it'll be a reminder that even through difficult seasons, good things can still happen. This is it basically for today's video. We clearly have a lot of things to work on. I really hope by the end of this year I can look back and see somewhat of a positive change. And not only in what I achieved, but in how I treated myself. So I really wanted to start this year right. I wanted to start it with a lot more intention, with more softness, and hopefully learning how to romanticize my life a little bit more. And I love you guys so much, and I really hope you guys will join me on this journey, and maybe you guys will see the difference before I do, and I feel like it will be such an amazing thing to document. So make sure to be subscribed if you want to be a part of this journey. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next video.